Ukrainian cuisine is the cuisine of Ukraine. Soups. Borscht is a vegetable soup made out of beets, cabbage, potatoes, tomatoes, carrots, onions, garlic, dill. There are about 30 varieties of Ukrainian borscht. It may include meat or fish. Kapusniak, soup made with pork, salo, cabbage, and served with smetana. Rosolnik, soup with pickled cucumbers. Solanka, thick, spicy and sour soup made with meat, fish or mushrooms and various vegetables and pickles. Yushka, clear soup, made from various types of fish such as carp, bream, whales, catfish, or even rough. Zelenij borscht oshkavlevich sup, water or broth-based soup with sorrel and various vegetables, served with chopped hard-boiled egg and sour cream. Salads and appetizers. Kovbasa, various kinds of smoked or boiled pork, beef or chicken sausage. Sosieski, typically eaten for breakfast. Salo, cured fatback. Studnets, aspic made with fish or meat. Olivier, salad made out of cooked and chopped potatoes, dill pickles, boiled chopped eggs, cooked and chopped chicken or ham, chopped onions, canned peas, mixed with mayonnaise. Vinaigrette, salad with cooked and shredded beets, sauerkraut, cooked and chopped potatoes, onions, and carrots, sometimes pickles mixed with some sunflower oil and salt. Breads. Bread and wheat products are important to Ukrainian cuisine. Decorations on the top can be elaborate for celebrations. Babka, Easter bread, usually a sweet dough with raisins and other dried fruit. It is usually baked in a tall, cylindrical form. Bublik, ring-shaped bread roll made from dough that has been boiled before baking. It is similar to bagel, but usually somewhat bigger and with a wider hole. Kulch, ring-shaped bread typically served at Christmas and funerals. The dough is braided, often with 3 strands representing the Holy Trinity. The braid is then shaped into a circle representing the circle of life and family. Kiravai, a round, braided bread, similar to the kulch. It is most often baked for weddings and its top decorated with birds and periwinkle. Palienitsaya, pampushki, soft, fluffy bread portions topped with garlic butter. Paske, traditional rich Easter bread. It is shaped in a short round form. The top of the paske is decorated with typical Easter symbols, such as roses or crosses. Main courses. Vareniki, dumplings made with fillings, such as mashed potatoes and fried onions, boiled ground meat and fried onions, liver and fried onions, fried cabbage with fried onions, quark, cherries, and strawberries. Served with sour cream and butter or sugar, when filled with fruits. Pirozki, baked buns stuffed with different fillings, such as ground meat, liver, eggs, rice, onions, fried cabbage or sauerkraut, quark, cherries etc. Piri, a big pie with various fillings. Halutsi, cabbage leaves rolled with rice filling and may contain meat, baked in oil and caramelized onions and may contain as a baking sauce tomato soup, cream or sour cream, bacon drippings or roasted with bacon strips on top. Mnentsy or nalisniki, thin pancakes filled usually with quark, meat, cabbage, fruits, served with sour cream. Stuffed duck or goose with apples. Roast meat, pork, veal, beef or lamb roast. Fish, fried in egg and flour. Cooked in oven with mushrooms, cheese, and lemon. Marinated, dried or smoked variety. Goulash, refers to stew in general, or specifically Hungarian goulash. Kotlety sikaniki, minced meat or fish mixed with eggs, onions, garlic, breadcrumbs, and milk, fried in oil and sometimes rolled in breadcrumbs. Kotleta pokiivsky, chicken Kiev. Krocheniki or zavivantsy, pork or beef rolls with various stuffing, mushrooms, onions, eggs, cheese, sauerkraut, carrots, etc. Kasha rechena zishkvakami, buckwheat cereal with pork rinds and onion. Potato, young or peeled, served with butter, sour cream, dill. A more exclusive variety includes raw egg. Divni, potato pancakes, usually served with rich servings of sour cream. Desserts, Kisha, traditional Christmas dish, made of poppy seeds, wheat, nuts, honey, and delicacies. Pampushki, sweet dough similar to donut holes. Frequently tossed with sugar. Traditionally filled with rose preserve, but can also be filled with poppy seed or other sweet fillings. Siniki, fried quark fritters, sometimes with raisins, served with sour cream, jam, honey or apple sauce. Torti, many varieties of cakes, from moist to puffy, most typical ones being kajivskij, praskij, and trufelnij. They are frequently made without flour, instead using ground walnuts or almonds. Varenya, a whole fruit preserve made by cooking berries and other fruits in sugar syrup. Seal, jellied fruits, like cherries, pears, etc. Off to shine moloko Euro milk chocolate jelly. Beverages. Alcoholic strong spirits, NTH degree TH 1/4 TH 3/4 TH cubed TH 3/4 TH 1/2 Samoan is also popular, including with infusions of fruit, spices, herbs or hot peppers. Beer, the largest producers of beer are Aborlon, Lvivsk, Chernihlivsk, Slavutic, Sarmat, and Rogan, which partly export their products. Wine, from Europe and Ukraine. See Ukrainian wine. Mead, a fermented alcoholic beverage made from honey, water, and yeast. Its flavor depends on the plants frequented by the honeybees, the length of time and method of aging, and the specific strain of yeast used. Its alcohol content will vary from maker to maker depending on the method of production. Naliva, a homemade wine made from cherries, raspberries, gooseberries, bilberries, blackberries, plums, blackthorns and other berries. Berries were put into a soulager, some sugar was added. After the berries fermented, the liquid was separated from the berries, and put into corked bottles. The berries were used to make pyroshki. The wine has about 15% of alcohol. Non-alcoholic Compote, a sweet beverage made of dried or fresh fruits or berries boiled in water. Usvor, a specific type of compote made of dried fruit, mainly apples, pears, and prunes. Kvass, a sweet and sour sparkling beverage brewed from yeast, sugar, and dried rye bread. Kefir, milk fermented by both yeast and lactobacillus bacteria, and having a similar taste to yogurt. Homemade kefir may contain a slight amount of alcohol. Mineral water, well-known brands Attribution, Morshinska, and Mayoritska. They usually come strongly carbonated. Priazhin Moloko, baked milk, a milk product having a creamy color and a light caramel flavor. It is made by simmering milk on low heat for at least 8 hours. Ryazhinka, fermented baked milk. See also: Culinary arts, mushroom picking in Slavic culture, 12-dish Christmas Eve supper. Notes. References: Stechezhin, Savella, 1957. Traditional Ukrainian Cookery. Winnipeg, Trident Press. ISBN 0-919490-36-0. Stechezhin, Savella. Traditional Foods. Encyclopedia of Ukraine. Retrieved August 10, 2007. Ukrainian Women's Association of Canada, Daughters of Ukraine Branch. Ukrainian Daughters Cookbook. Winnipeg, Syntax of Canada. ISBN 0-914845-13-4. Lydia Artyuk. Tradycyjna Ukraińska Kuchnia. Kiev, Balsha Druk Publishing House.